When you look back on the Stranglers now, and it was quite a long time ago, what's the overriding thought? Is it up, down?
Well, that's a very good question, because I've just actually celebrated longer out of the band than I was in it. And once I knew that that was going to be a very important emotional point for me, once I'd reached that point, I knew that things, my head would change with regard to how I looked upon that period of time. And I look upon it as a very, very instructive apprenticeship, really, in music.
You say it was like an apprenticeship. Does that mean that what's come after it has been more important to you? That's the kind of the mature adult work?
Yeah. It felt like a blanket that had been over me for many years when I was in the band, and it took me a while when I left to leave the catalogue alone and not play any for a while. And people said, why is he not playing any of the songs? Well, it's because I needed a break. I, in fact, didn't even play guitar for 2 years
Really?
After I left. Yeah, I just had to put it down and stop doing some of the things that associated me with that persona, so that I could have a space to develop as a separate person, as an individual again.
As you said, for a long time you had to put those songs behind you, the Stranglers songs, and they're big songs.
I didn't want to go out as a Strangler when I was 50 years old and play the songs exactly as they sounded on the records, because that's so dull to me.
Also, you're a different man, I guess.
Well, exactly, exactly.
Let's look at the new record, Hoover Dam. First of all, the title. Why that? Where did it come from?
It just occurred the title occurred to me one day just as a great expression, and I just thought it's a very full. It's just, I love the power of words, and I think that it could almost be one word. And also damn, the word is almost like a swear word, so it's a a damnation. So I like the combination of the two words, and I like the fact that it represented something which we've lost sight of, and that is the fact that some good things have come out of America. And the Hoover Dam was actually a fantastic achievement. I think it's the greatest engineering achievement ever to have been made in the world.
The new record seems to me to be quite primal in some senses. It's a real rock and roll record, isn't it? It's very electric. It's quite up. It's quite fast. It's quite not aggressive, but there's elements of that in there.
I think the songs demanded that sort of approach. I think they really needed that earthy, raw, in-your-face sound, which three people can get.